Bloggo's POW.
Okay, let's have a look at 4 more racing games for the PlayStation 1. Right, so first off we have a real car game. So this is obviously Need for Speed. Well, to be more precise, Road and Track presents Need for Speed. Road and Track being that American magazine. You know, this is a bit like for cars what Guns and Ammo is for racists, I guess. Anyway, so I'm just going to run a single race, and I'm actually going to do one of the checkpoint races rather than one of these lap races, because I prefer the checkpoint races like City. That's a nice straight road, isn't it? Or Coastal, that's a nice bendy road, isn't it? Or Alpine, that's a nice death trap, isn't it? We're going to take it nice and easy on the City road. So, lovely. Now, this being a real car game, you get real cars. Not that that ever stopped anybody since, but yeah, so Lamborghini Diablo, lovely. Porsche 911, Corvette SR1. Now I think Dudley will pop up and say that shit. 5512, Dodge Viper, NSX, and Mazda RX-7, which seems a bit, I don't know about cars, but it always seems a bit out of its league compared to the others here. It's always a Supro Diablo. We're going to go Diablo because it's stupidly fast. So at a glance, there's some specs for you. Oh, this is the opponent. Okay, well we're going to burn off the Mazda RX-7 then. And then I'm going to lose horribly and it's going to be really embarrassing. There's a nice picture of a car while it's loading. Okay, right, so off we've got different views here. Lovely, you can go test drive or Daytona or somewhere in between. I always race this on the outside views because of reasons. Now this is a pre-analog stick game, so this feels a little bit weird playing it these days on your digital controller. But I'm totally tearing up the opposition, apart from that car in front of me. And this is from that weird time where it wasn't, okay, it's 3D, there's some texturing going on here, but it's not a full 3D world. I can't turn around and go back on myself like you can in, you know, Ridge Racer or Sega Rally. So this is just one of those things where you can just go forwards. I mean, if I did a hairpin handbrake turny thing right now, that would I wouldn't be able to see the other direction because it's already gone. It's streamed off the CD, I believe, or at least the 3DO original was. And I think this being a fairly straightforward conversion of the 3DO original, I'm going to say it probably does some very, very similar things in that respect. But on the other hand, I was just about to say we haven't crashed. And of course, you know, I did. Did you get the police in this like you're doing test drive? I can't remember. There we go, checkpoint. And of course you've got to spin out when you finish a race. So there's our results. What supplies? The Lamborghini beat the Mazda. Almost beating its average kilometers per hour by 70. fantastic. Right, let's go to the next stage. It hasn't remembered my preference for having a outside cam, so I'm going to pick it again. So here we go, a route with a bit more chest hair. I'm using that joke a lot these days, aren't I? Usually when it comes to racing games as well, it's just sort of strange. But yes, Need for Speed, you know what, it's still really good fun. I've got to give it that. It has dated absolutely dreadfully. It really, really does. Oi, you can't overtake me, you yellow moron. Yes, it still plays really nicely. It does look pretty rough these days. Especially these sections here, which appear very well. It's a tunnel, it's supposed to be dark, but you know what I mean. Ridge Race is a nice light tunnel. But still, it's got a safe, special place in my heart. There is an incredibly ridiculously overpowered car you can unlock on this. There's some kind of weird electric Automan sort of car, which was all cyber and internet or something. I don't know, I can't remember. I do remember writing it off quite badly on a oval track later on in the game. Oi! Yeah, seriously, you and your brother, piss off! Bloody Mazda twins. Oh, there's a corner there. And we're nearly at the end of the stage. You'll be relieved to hear, because this isn't the most exciting thing to watch really, is it? I did probably pick the most boring stage to race on, but hey ho. Right, there we go. We also didn't quite trounce the RX-7 quite as much. Let's have a look at the highlights. I can't remember what that does. Okay, so it's a replay mode, a dynamic replay mode, which well, that's very nice. It sort of pauses and stops and starts and shows you, unsurprisingly, the highlights, including that little bash up with that yellow guy and the bit in the tunnel where I hit the wall, because that's a great highlight. What amazing television that made. Let's option it for a new series. Bloggo's black Lamborghini and the two yellow turnips. Yeah, your turnips, the pair of you. So yeah, there you go. Need for Speed. Still good fun. Looks very dated. Right, so next up we have Newman Haas Racing, an American IndyCar challenge, apparently. I picked this up in the charity shop last month before, I can't remember. 2020 is a bit of a blur, for like 50 pence, and I thought, you don't see PlayStation games in the wild that often, so what the hell. Now this is sort of interesting because it's made by Psygnosis and Bizarre Creations. I'm presuming to pander to the American market, because Americans don't like Formula 1 very much, but you know, what the hell. Okay, so, well, let's just, oh look, you've got a driver selection here. I recognise that name, Christian Fittipaldi, that's great. And Michael Andretti, I recognise him too. Robert Reno, Robbie Gordon, okay, I don't recognise so many of these. No, I don't reckon. Oh, Mark Blundell, I recognise him, but we're going to go with Jimmy, because Jimmy's car's orange. And we're going to go where? I'm not sure. Am I going straight into a campaign or a championship or whatever you call them, or a single race? I don't know. Well, let's have a look. Right, skipped qualifier. Let's just skip straight to race. Yep, we're going to start the race. We don't care. We're going straight in. Okay, so the analog sticks didn't work straight off the bat. I must admit I'm playing this on PlayStation 3 through backwards compatibility, so I don't know if that's... Oh shit, I need to change my view. I can't see shit. That's better.
All set up for a great race.
Yep, all set up for a fantastic race with the idiot in the orange car. This shifts. This really shifts, and I'm hoping the damage model's turned off. But this moves. This, I would dare say, this might move faster than Formula 1 did on the PlayStation 1. Really impressed with the speed of this thing. Medivac. Whoa, yeah. I had a friend who actually raved about this quite a bit back in the day. And I just ignored him and walked out the room. But I can see roughly what he was saying was so good about it, because it is very fast, very responsive, instant pick up and play. Even though I've just lost my front bumper wing thing, whatever it is. 2 laps to go, and I'm still in 15th place, probably out of 14.
Look at the way his speed is increasing now.
But I'm enjoying myself. This is fun. Oh, we've got a turbo button there. Which button's the turbo button?
One more lap to go after this.
Only one more lap to go after this. So, just 2 laps? I don't know. There's walls. I'm not good with walls. But yeah, it's really surprising. I wish I knew which button was the brake button. I'm just not sure if I'm just got enough brakes, good enough brakes to deal with my brand of IndyCar racing. Medivac. Oh shit, I got stuck on a pile of white cakes. Yeah, I'm finding it hard to say anything bad about this at all, or anything even remotely interesting, because I don't know the sport well enough to make interesting words come out of my mouth to talk about it, and there's not enough here to complain about, considering I actually quite like it. Oh shit. Is that like a weird sort of obstacle course? I could probably go through that if I could be asked. Okay, right. That's lost me nothing. Medivac. Turn 16. 15th place, 16 turns, no chances. And as the race draws to a close, you can safely say that there's a good reason why Bloggo, well, I can drive, I don't particularly like it. But yeah, you can see the reasons why. Hit the final straight, cross the finishing line.
Consistently in that position for some time now.
Yes, I'm consistent if nothing else. Oh shit, I pressed the wrong button.
Big impact into the barriers.
There we go, avoided the pile of cakes.
He's trying to play catch up.
Yeah. Hey look, there's another car. There's 2 cars. Oh my god, I might overtake something. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Ah, try cutting them up at the junction. Medivac. He loves hundreds and thousands. Yep, shortcut over the grass. That's a legitimate tactic.
He's destroyed his nose cone with that impact. Turn 11. He is
Around the cake chicanes. Oh, hit by a Coca-Cola bollard. Michael Andretti got one.
finish line.
Now I do know the difference between Michael Andretti and Mario Andretti. One's called Mario, one's called Michael, so, you know, I'm not getting them mixed up. It's fine. One of them's old, one of them's older, I'd imagine. Right, we can maintain our 12th place out of 12. Cake! Yeah. Not very good at racing games. Hurrah, the orange car came 12th. So, yeah, that's actually pretty good. Very surprised. 50 pence well spent there, I'd say. So, next up we have Porsche Challenge. Now, this was unusual. It's a racing game where you have one car. Oh, we're going to have to do a bloody championship, aren't we? But you choose a character. So you've all got Porsche Boxsters, and you choose a character. And I think the whole thing was that each character has a different personality which reflects their driving style, even though all the cars are identical. The magazines at the time equated it to picking characters in a beat-em-up, except you're picking them in a racing game. So I'm not sure how that actually works. So we're going to be Nikita, because at the moment I think she's the only one with any chance of having a gun. Oh, simulation arcade. We'll play arcade because we're drinking shandy. Regular. Yeah, let's go. Now, if I remember correctly, this is dual analog. You steer with one and you use your throttle with the other analog stick. No, again, I'm having the same problem with the PlayStation 1 compatibility on the oh shit, with the analog controls, because obviously on a PlayStation 1 and 2 you have a little button in the middle to turn the analog stick on, and you don't have that on the PlayStation 3. There's a button that takes you back to the main screen. Anyway, we'll make do without. We've raced the last two games on digital controls. Not going to stop now. I'm also quite realising that I'm not paying close attention to walls and things again. But yeah, this is, I mean, it does look nice, I will give it that, but there's always something a little off with the handling on this game, I thought. Let's have another try with that. Right, La Femme Nikita is going to try again to beat hairdressing woman in her pink Porsche into the dust. Damn it, I nearly had you, pink hairdressing woman. Mind you, having said the graphics are good, do you see that skybox? That's absolutely dreadful. It is literally made out of Lego. I know that's something people say about graphics a lot, but seriously, Commodore 64's got better resolution than that skybox. Whoa, that was a spin. I'm not going to make it to the next checkpoint again, in pretty much exactly the same position. Rubbish. Right, we'll give you one more go, Nikita.
Oh, come on! Go, go, go!
Took out the cones again. She's got a weird fixation with taking out those cones. She really does need some help. Right. That was a bit better on the corner, but not much. Yeah, okay, let's play it on the inside view. See if that's any better. I'm no good at inside views. I'm really not. that sucks balls. Again, I'm going to struggle to make a checkpoint again, aren't I? Oh no, slightly better. Oh, I see, it's only one checkpoint per race. Oh look, there's another car! I'm just down the road going around that corner. That's good. That's not so good. Yeah, the controls are all over the place on this, to be honest. Whereas it still looks fairly nice, apart from that skybox. It's very floaty and very, very imprecise, I'd say. First person view is too limiting to see where you're going. The third person view, the camera doesn't turn with the car quite enough to know where you're going. Here I am failing again. Yep, Porsche Challenge hasn't aged well. Right, so next up, a game which I'm not very fond of. Allow me to explain. Big fan of Sega Rally on the Saturn. When V-Rally was announced, again, magazines were the problem. They were saying, this is the PlayStation's answer to Sega Rally. And of course, we all know the PlayStation's answer to Sega Rally never happened. But I was excited. I thought, great, I can play a Sega Rally style game on my PlayStation. This is not Sega Rally at all, even in arcade mode. Right, let's have a look at the car selection. So we can have a Peugeot 106 Maxi, a Citroen Saxo, Skoda Felicia, Nissan Almera, Seat Ibiza, Renault Megane. Oh right, okay, yeah, we're going to go classic, aren't we? I mean, it's not a Celica, but we're going to go for that, aren't we? Right, so here we go.
3, 2, 1, go!
Right, we're straight off the bat, and again, oh wow, the handling feels really strange on this. Very strange handling. It's almost, oh Jesus, what the, wow.
Medium right.
Very twitchy on the front, and look, somebody's completely fallen over, tripped over a pedal.
Right.
But yeah, the handling's just so strange on this. It's like it's completely front heavy,
Right.
and that's fine. But you expect the back end to slide out a bit if it's going to be this front heavy. Very, very strange. Oh, graphically it still looks really, really nice.
Right. Medium right.
I'm starting to get a bit of a hang of
Medium right.
turning and flipping and rolling. I'm good at that. Luckily it recovers nice and quickly, which is good because, you know, driving. Oh no, I don't know what the fuck's going on now. It's just bouncing all over the place. Luckily the time seems to be a bit more generous than a Porsche Challenge.
Easy right. Medium right. Easy right.
But yeah, that
Medium left.
very, very front heavy handling is really unusual.
Easy right.
And this is the reason why I didn't like it back in the day. It's really overly twitchy handling. Insanely twitchy.
Medium left. Medium right.
Just to make it fun.
Checkpoint.
I mean, look what happened. I don't know what happened there. It just completely flipped out. And also, I do believe the walls have magnets in them.
Easy right.
so do the grass verges. Yeah, there's something. I still don't like this at all. This is still not fun. It's very technically very polished. It looks really nice, but oh man, it's just so hard to play. I'm just so used to arcade style racers, I guess. This is a bit too sim for me, even in arcade mode. I'm not even going to touch simulation mode.
Medium right. Easy right.
See that? I just nipped the edge of that verge there, and it catapulted me across the other side of the road, which again, probably fairly realistic. I want to play arcade games.
Medium left. Medium right.
So yes, there we go, V-Rally. How many laps I've got to do with this? I don't know. I'm really getting irritated with it now. Oh, what the fuck? I mean, it's like those guys in the crowd had a grappling hook and pulled the car towards them in some kind of crazy Corsican mad. What the fuck is going on there? Crazy Corsican Mad Max sort of thing. Do you have Mad Max in Corsica? I suppose they could do.
Checkpoint. Easy right. Medium right.
Yeah.
Wrong way.
Luckily, there's no damage model. Otherwise, there'd be not much left of this car by now. Finish. Thank God it's finished. So there was 4 racing games for the PlayStation 1. What did you think of them? Comment below.
Yeah, subscribe or naff off.
Alright, so here we go in 3DO vision. And we're going to race from outside the car. What? Oh. No, that's reverse! Oh, crap, I'm in reverse. What the fuck is going on there?